So good morning friends, welcome to my channel Advert Wings, and today we are back again with the 10 most important current affair of 14th of July 2020. And let's start with the first question. The first question is about a recent book written on the 14th Dalai Lama, who is the head monk of Tibetan Buddhism. So a book has been written on him, and you have to tell me the name of author of the book that is dedicated to the 14th Dalai Lama of Tibetan Buddhism. And the name of that very book is His Holiness the 14th Dalai Lama. It is based on the life of Dalai Lama. So you have to tell me the name of author of this book. Option A is Tenzin Gechi Tithong. Option B is Tenzin Gyatso. Option C is Jing Chang, or option D is Fan Fing. Question number second is recently ISRO has announced to launch the Amazonia 1 satellite. It is from which of the following company? So as we know that ISRO is known for the production of the cheapest satellite, and ISRO is the only space agency in the world who is organizing the space tourism at a very cheap rate. The example is the Chandrayaan 1, which was the cheapest ever mission to the moon. And as a result of this, it has started its commercial operation also, in which the ISRO is launching the satellites of other states also. And many satellites has been launched by ISRO in the recent time, which were of different countries origin. And recently another satellite from a country named the Amazonia 1 satellite that the ISRO is deciding to launch from its own center in India. And you have to tell me that this Amazonia 1 satellite belongs to which country? Option A is Russia, B is China, C Japan, or D Brazil. So the right option is Brazil, as you know that Amazonia is related to Amazons, and Amazon are the forest of Brazils, and Amazons are the largest forest in the world, and they lies in Brazil. So Amazonia 1 satellite also belongs to Brazil. Question number third is who has backed the Dada Sahab Phalke Award 2020? So, Dada Sahab Phalke Award that is given for the literary work, and the 2020 Dada Sahab Phalke Award has been announced. And you have to tell me who has won this award. Option A is Kizang D Thongdok. Option B is Amitabh Bachchan. C is Ritik Roshan, or option D is none of the above. So let me tell you that this award of 2020 has been given for a documentary named Chi Lupo. Chi Lupo means the honey hunter. So it is a short documentary made on those who gather honey from the webs from the honeybee nest. And this documentary named Chi Lipo in Northeast language has been the author of this documentary has been awarded with this Dada Sahab Phalke award. And what's the name of him? You need to tell me in the comment box. Next question is who has been named as EY World Entrepreneur 2020. So EY World Entrepreneur 2020 name has been announced, and you have to tell me that who had bagged this award. Option A is Kiran Mazumdar Shah. Option B is Uday Kotak. Option C is Kylie Jenner, or option D is Narayan Murthy. Next question is again about a book written on PV Sindhu, who is Indian sports player, and a book named The Shuttling to the Top. The story of PV Sindhu has been written related to the life of PV Sindhu, how she struggled, how she managed to reach at this point from very poor condition of her household. And you have to tell me the author of this book. Option A is Krishna Murthy V, option B is Krishna Swami V, option C is Krishna Menon V, or option D is Asha Thakur. The next question is about the Australian Open, and who has won the Australian Open Women's Single 2020. So, Australian Open's Women's Single. So, the name, you have to tell me the name of winner of Australian Opens, but women's single, not men's single. It's women's single. Option A is Sophia Kenin, option B is Serena Williams, option C is Sarah Iliana, or option D is Macroline Fernandez. Now the next question is again related to Australian Open, but this time the question is about the men's single 2020 winner of Australian Open, and your option is Novak Djokovic, option B is Henry Williams, option C is Ferry Henricks, or option D is Messi Ken. The next question is about the new chairman of the NABARD, and NABARD stands for National Bank for Agricultural and Rural Development. So now what NABARD did, NABARD provide loans to the regional rural banks located in the rural section of the society, and those banks in turn provide loans to the farmer for the development of agriculture. So recently new chairman of NABARD has been appointed, and who is he, you have to tell me. Option A is Govind Rajuju, option B is Raju Rastogi, option C is KS Reddy, or option D is Srinivas Swami. Next question is about the new MD of Jammu and Kashmir Bank, and as it's a bank of our own state, so this question may become important from the examination point of view. So let's discuss it as well. And you have to tell me the new MD of Jammu and Kashmir. MD stands for Managing Director. Option A is Zubair Iqbal, option B is RK Chibbar, option C is Anand Mehta, or option D is Yusuf Rabbani. The next question is who has won the Merck Young Scientist Award? So a new type of award, and I think you must have heard about this award for the first time in your life. I too had heard about this award for the first time in the life, but awards and books are very much important from the JKSSB points of view. So we must not skip any of book and any of award. Maybe it's familiar with us or not. We have to discuss and we have to remember all of these awards and books. Your option is Sakya Singha Sen, option B is Balaraj Mehta, option C is Martin S, or option D is Krishnamurti. So remember the award, that is Merck Young Scientist Award 2019. So that was all about from the today's section, and you have to answer these questions in the comment box, and I will also provide you the answer in the comment section as well as in the description section, so you can check out the answer from that area. But firstly you need to answer these questions in the comment section and then check out whether your questions whether your answers are right or not. So that's all about. See you next day, and thank you, have a nice day.